Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy to the Lute back with another unboxing. Before I get started, this video is for educational purposes. I just came back from this store called Blue Fins. They sell firearms and I think live bait and fishing rods and stuff like this out here in Dundalk, Maryland. So I picked the Ruger up. It's a Ruger LCP. These are little grips on them. Picked this up for about $3.50. So I did have a Glock 45, which was for my house chamber, the 9mm. Then I had a Glock 43X 9mm. The Glock 43X was my carry gun, but I got messed up from the COVID back in 2021. So I still got nerve damage and joint pains. So, a lot of times with them Glocks too, they heavy, especially for me to keep carrying like that, they heavy. Also with the compressor underwears I had on, the compressing shorts, it just was too much for me. So I said, I was looking at doing some research for some pocket rocket type guns. So I came across, I got two more coming, another Ruger and a Smith & Wesson bodyguard. So I'm definitely gonna unbox them for y'all too as well. But I said, let me give it a go, let me give it a try. So paid $3.50 for it. Open the box. And you got your firearm right here. You got your lock. Come with the key. You have a little, little holster for it. I was about to say carrying case, but a little holster for it. Yeah, nice and soft too, though. That's the type of stuff that I need. You do have your pins because they do have a laser on it for the take off. I got the upper. I think I forgot the old piece. These are for the bottom parts, for the magazine, for as grips. That's why I bought some extra grips. I had a little silver thing in here too. Damn. I think I left it at the store. I don't know. So anyway, put all this back. So you do have your manual and stuff. If you really don't know too much about firearms or how to use them, you could definitely go ahead and read that. So you get 20% off, all stuff like this. The usual stuff that comes. So you got this right here. Then you get like the newsletters and things. So yeah, like I said, I bought these extra little grips. Damn, that little silver piece, I think I left it in. Oh, it's right there. Because I changed the grips earlier, that's why. So this is just for the, and I think the other little black one, it's one of them because the laser on there, so I actually got a laser on here. So this is how the firearm look. This is actually the laser. Like I said, it does got a laser that come with it. You can take this off. That's why you have the little pins and all that. So you can take this off. With me, I'm left-handed, so I definitely got to change this to the other side. As you can see right here, all we got is this 6 mag capacity right here, 380. So like I said, yeah, as you can see, I did put the little extra grip on there. Just like $20. Put this on here. So it feels pretty decent in the hand. It's definitely small. You can see how small it is. It does fit in your hands. So my hands ain't that big, but it definitely fit in your hands. Even without the mag on here. So everything is empty, by the way. And got a little snappy to it too, but it feels pretty decent with the grip right here. I was early having some trouble trying to get the mag to stay in there. I might have to take this back up there just to let them know or whatever, but I don't know what was going on. But cause that was a problem, right? As y'all can see, like when I'm putting it up in here, trying to put it up in here, that's something I gotta try to, and it was acting like this when I was in the store, so I should have showed them this. Not saying all I'm gonna come like this, but I should have showed them that though. Because like I'm trying to figure out like what the hell is going on with it. Cause any other firearm, especially like with my Taurus is a Glock, when I just pop that in there, it'll click and hold it. So that's something, because it took me a while just to try to get it back up in here. When I pressed the release over here, slide up. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to probably just show them that too. Like, yo, this was acting like this, bro. You know what I mean? It's definitely like, it shouldn't be acting like that. Like, I don't know, I just gotta get used to it, but it shouldn't be acting like that, But yeah, anyway, like I said, chambering at 380. Now I'm gonna be honest, cause I wanna put this in here to show y'all. So, well, whatever. But anyway, with this, after I was holding it for a while, so this is, you know, let me show y'all the trigger on here. Definitely got to put a little bit of pressure on here when you lock back in. So I'll do it again. So if I do fast, but you do it slow, it definitely, you got to get out some pressure to hit that. You feel what I'm saying? Then you try to come back some. Just that little click right there. So it's pretty decent. It definitely fit in the hand. I'm mad because I gotta figure this out. I'm about to go back up there anyways. I got some 9mm that I gotta give him. I think he's gonna do an even trade for me. As far as so I can get the 380, you know, the ammunition. So, cause I don't like that. They gotta fix this. That part right here, cause that's just, you know what I mean? I don't want to cuss my bad, but that supposed to just click straight up in there, bro. I mean, I don't like that. That supposed to hit, I supposed to pop that in. That supposed to go click straight up in there. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know it was acting like this when I was in the store. But anyway, I'll show y'all what it looked like in the pockets. Let me try to get this way. So come on, pull up. So pull up about right here. Let me see. So I should be able to see me. So right here too, so I usually keep my phone, then my wallet. If I don't got my phone right here, pop that right here. As you can see, you can't even really tell anything. Right here. I don't think this is gonna really fit too well because of the laser on here. But that's pretty decent too though. But then you gotta think about too, like, especially if you got this on like this, you gotta come out trying to be quick. Especially like even with certain shorts or whatever you got on, that's definitely gonna get caught up. Then you gotta slide that off like that. But if you just got it in the pocket, like you just chilling and the altercation happened, you know what I mean? It depends on, like I said, what type of shorts you got on. I got on the Hoochie Daddy shorts, so I usually be, you know, wearing, you know, little slim shorts like this. But if you quick enough, you can come out, you know what I mean? Try to come out real quick, and you know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do, just like, I mean, it just depends on like the situation. But like if a situation going on, you really getting tensed up, I would say definitely have your hand in your pocket and make sure you got that. Now, what I do notice when I just try to pull out a little quick with this, the grip right here a little bit. So that, like I said, it ain't even locked in though, but the grip did get a little snug like that because it got. But I think if I got the other one on, if I, you know, come slide out straight out though. But it's quick enough that you can come straight out with it. You know what I mean? Straight out with it, boom, boom, boom. Do your thing. You know, like I said, got the little laser on here. But other than that, though, I like it though. It's nice and small. It's way lighter than my Glock 43X. I'm just mad as this goddamn magazine won't stay in right now. Let me come down. So, yeah, I ain't editing nothing. All this is raw and uncut, y'all. You know what I mean? Raw and uncut. So I just try to make sure I give y'all the real, nothing fake and phony. Cause it's just me, like I said, I'm not a firearms instructor and all this other stuff like this. I'm just real day life with me. Yeah, you could definitely, like I said, wear it in some jogging shorts, your Hoochie Daddy shorts if you're a guy. This definitely would be perfect for females. You know, like I said, don't pay no mind to what's going on right now with this, is because I think it's something with the release. You know, I think really getting stuck up there. Because after a while, it popped in for me. I don't like that. You know what I mean? It's something. And I looked at it, you know, I looked at it when I was hitting it up, but that should be pop in for real, you know. Now see, look at that. I had to pressure extra hard though. Like, come on with that, bro. I shouldn't have had to jam that in like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have had to jam that in like that. Let me see it again. You trying to jam in it. Yeah, it's something with the release and that. That's all it is. I'm gonna let them know that. I don't know if they can give me another one up there, whatever they gotta do though, but yeah, they gotta fix that. So, one important thing, and what I noticed about this already, just holding the gun, just trying to grip it and, you know, practice or whatever I was doing, bruh, I think I seen a video or something like that. You can see, you know, I'm Caucasian though, so as you can see already, it's just red around here. Y'all definitely gonna get blisters, bro. Especially like just holding this and all this. Even right here, let me drop the mag on here. So right here, I don't understand, like, that is gonna tear your fingers all up right there, bro. And I'm just holding right here. That's the only part of my hands that's hurting right now is right here. That is a big problem. I'm gonna have to get some type of tape or something to go around here for the comfort. You know what I mean? Something where I'm gonna have to put something around here, some cloth or whatever I gotta put. But this is tearing my fingers up. So I think that would be the most important thing for y'all, just to let y'all know that. Now, this the material around here ain't really too bad. You know, this is not too bad. But it's this right here is killing. Like I said, you can see the little red marks, you know. Like, you know, I was born white, whatever. But you can just see right here is that y'all gonna have, I think I seen a video of somebody saying they had blisters or something like that. But that's gonna be the problem right there. That's the only thing I can say right now as far as the gun. Just, you know, I think my release or something messed up right now. And just you will have blisters right up in here. Even if you're right-handed. You see what I'm saying? Everything is gonna land right here. It's gonna be this finger, bro. Y'all can get that blister on. So find some type of grip tape or whatever. I don't know, but I would say that's pretty much about it for the firearm. I'll definitely take it to the gun range soon. You know, so I go ahead and get used to these. I've been shooting just 9mm, but I got to get used to a lot of smaller guns or different type of guns. And what I'll do is, you know, a lot of the firearms too, especially pocket rockets, they don't cost that much. You know, but like I said, the first little guns I had was the Taurus. I might get me another Taurus, but Taurus is a little on the heavy side too as well. But I do like the Tauruses, but I can't really carry that around either. But I probably would get a Taurus for the house maybe, just keep it in the house, you know, because Tauruses don't cost that much. A lot of pocket, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these Rugers, LCPs and all that, they on gun.com I saw one for like $209, brand new. You know, a lot of them is not, the store's gonna charge a little bit more. Maybe with the extra laser, you could take this off, you feel what I'm saying? But a lot of these Rugers don't even cost that much. $209, $220, $230, you know, something small, like, you know, something to really probably get the job done for real. But I'm gonna definitely show y'all and let y'all know how it is at the gun range. That's pretty much it. I don't want to talk your head off to death. I do got 2 more firearms coming. Like I said, that's Smith & Wesson, and also I do got just the LCP. But that's my bad. But I got the Ruger Max coming. He just showed me. I took some pictures of it, but he just showed me the 2 firearms just came in the mail today. So I got to pick those up next Tuesday, which today is Tuesday. You got to wait every 7 days to pick your firearms up. I know that's a headache too, but whatever. It's your boy To The Lute. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, it's been a Ruger LCP. Chamberlain at 380. Once again, you know, make sure y'all be careful with the firearms and all that. And if you don't have a background, if you're 21 and up, or even if you're older, or even if you're in my age range, now I'll be 39 this year, man. If you want to get your first firearm and stuff like that, go get it. A lot of these laws changing and stuff like that, please go get it. And then this will be an important message, you know, for everybody too. But I want to definitely say the black youth that's 21 and up, or any, you black people in general, black or brown. Make sure y'all do it the legal way. You know what I mean? Stop being on the block with illegal guns and all this crazy stuff that y'all doing, yo. Come out here and do something new. You feel what I'm saying? Go to the firearm range, encourage your buddies. You know, it's for the females and the males. You know, encourage your buddies to go do something better in life and just have some fun at the gun range. Y'all do some groups. You know, do something different. Go fishing, something. You know what I mean? But this is another life, because this is new to me too as well. You know, I've been around, you know, all the drug dealers, and we out there doing stuff and might be robbing and stealing and, you know, making fast money and all that. That's not the way to go, because a lot of buddies I was with, a lot of them locked up, dead. It's the same story. I never met no drug dealer or anybody that got a retirement plan from it and got a big house and Ferrari cars and BMWs. I never came across that yet, you know. So I just want to, you know, every time I do any type of unbox, I try to leave some type of message with this, you know, because it's really about just, you know, humans helping each other. But I definitely want to really put that message towards the black females and the black males, because they lost out here and they don't have no guidance. And I try to tell a lot of the black guys or females my age in the 30s that we are the new elders, and we got to make sure that we give out a positive message. You know what I mean? I just try to tell everybody, believe in God, whoever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Believe in something higher than yourself, because there's something special out here. And if you want to change your life, you can change your life for the better, man. It's your boy To The Lute. Appreciate y'all watching. It's been a Ruger LCP. Like I said, Chamberlain 380. Please go get your firearm license. You know, it's range $250, $300 something dollars, but it definitely be worth it, man. And go do something new. Peace. All right, so just a quick follow-up video in the video. So come to find out, you know, it could be this grip on here. You know, I put the regular one back on that comes in the box. You know, they got these two that comes in this box. But this one was the one that they gave me from over here. So, but when I put the regular one back on, it clicks right in now. So it's not dropping out or anything like that. Like I said, it's unloaded. And you see, no bullets in here. But like, as you can see now, it's in there now. You know. So I try to do it quick for y'all, but yeah, I don't know what's up with that spring, or like what's wrong with that. Let me see. Cause I was like, dang, what's going on? Like, why is it not clicking in like that? Like, when y'all doing this, be careful, because you definitely gotta hold it down. But if you don't hold it down, it's sprung straight out and hit the floor. I had to put it back on there. But this is the grip extension, you know, so put this on, pop that on there. See, like, it's not clicking in. You see what I'm saying? It's not clicking in the way it's supposed to click in. Like, that's, so yeah, that's not clicking in the way. That's not, and it's all the way on there too. Let me go ahead just double check and make sure that we got another one in here. Just to make sure, let them, yeah, man. Let's take this one back off. Because you always want to make sure, like I said, when you're doing this, hold this down. Put that over there. It's the other one right here. I'm left-handed, so I got to do everything with this left hand. Slide that up. Pop that on there, so it's nice and tight. Once it lock in, you feel what I'm saying? It's locked. It's not, that's what I'm saying. It's not working. As y'all can see that. So, yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and rock with the one I got. So yeah, I'm gonna put this other one back on just to make sure again. Slide that off, hold it down. Gonna be careful. Right there. Slide it on. Let it pop in place. Dang. You see what I'm saying? It's in there. Pop out. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this back. I'm gonna go ahead and take, you know, hopefully you get my money back for it. He only charged me $20 for it, so I'm gonna just let them know like the grip extension on here is not working. So that's basically what it is. 'Cause I was ready to take the firearm back, but I'm gonna just show him the video and just let him. I'm gonna just show him, let him know that it wasn't clicking in right. It wasn't in there. I might just take the firearm up there. I don't know, so you can just see it, and I just take it back. I got this. I got the music playing in the back. But, all right, man. I appreciate y'all watching. Yeah, so that's just the update with that. So, you know, it could be just this brand. I don't know. You know, but that's the problem. So I thought it was the firearm at first, but I see now it definitely wasn't that. So everything is flushed in there. It's not coming out. So the grip extension with this one didn't work. All right, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks.